Yo, what's up guys, it's Roop. Welcome back to another video. And yeah, had some incidences in the last, I don't know, 2-3 days driving normally, so picked up one of these. And no, I'm not sponsored by them. I got it at a discount because they have a sale, but they didn't provide this for me. But I think it's dope, and I'm just gonna be filming myself when I drive and show you guys half of the nonsense I deal with in New York City. And I think this is going to be a perfect way to show that. But yeah, so I'm going to be installing this in the C6 Corvette. I don't know how I'm going to install it necessarily, because usually when you have a dash cam, you typically route it on the pillar, you go up top, and then you come down. So for the C6 Corvette to route it, I'm pretty sure the front's going to be just simple, because I've routed a few dash cams pretty cleanly. It's gonna go probably from the top window down across and then into the thing. Now for the rear, usually you would typically just go up and then back to the rear like windshield, but in this case the Corvette, the top is removable, so that's really not an option, and we're gonna try to figure out how to do it going downwards and back. This is 3 channels, so I don't know if I'm gonna get to the rear, but I'm gonna try. I will be getting to the front and this module right here, basically, because it films the front and you as well. So I think that'll be pretty cool. Should be straightforward. I got like an idea of what I'm gonna do, and I'll show you guys some clips of interior shots, exterior shots, and if I get to the rear, I'll show those shots too. If I can't, then whatever. Pretty nice like packaging though. It looks like it's like a nice premium Apple product sort of packaging right here going on. This is the Elite, so the Elite has like the night vision and all this like different type of stuff, so that's going to be really interesting to see. So with how small this box is, it doesn't look like there's going to be enough wiring in here, but I'm hoping there's going to be enough wiring. But yeah, the packaging's freaking premium as hell for what it is. Okay, so this is the camera. This is the second channel, which basically films you, and then this is like what films the front, and it looks pretty big. And what's cool is actually adjustable, so that's actually pretty neat. I don't have to adjust it too crazily. And then hopefully we can get to this. This seems to be the rear camera. So now I just want to make sure there's enough wiring in here. Okay, it comes with like, I don't know what that is. So this is all the wiring, I believe. This looks like it's for the rear. That looks like it's for the rear, and then for the front, this thing, yeah, this is for the front for sure. And it comes with a pry tool. Okay. All right, cool. So yeah, this is for the front. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to basically route this from the front windshield, and somehow, hopefully this is enough wire. I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping it's enough wire. Manuals on how to set it up, so I'm just probably going to test it first to see how well this works, and then after that I will start routing wires basically. So far this is what I have: the towel, that thingy, and that. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Somewhere over there I'm gonna route it down here under, and then this is just, I guess this is just gonna remain open for now on. And then boom, right there in that cigarette lighter. And take the OEM GM Corvette cigarette lighter out. And doesn't look like it's ever been used. That's good. Previous one was not a smoker. And then gonna put this in there. So first I'm just gonna plug this in and just test out the camera and see if this isn't gonna work at all. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna mount it, but I put my Easy Pass stuff here, so that kind of makes space for the camera to be in the middle, which is kind of perfect, and that's kind of how I wanted it. So I'm gonna see exactly where, if this thing will turn on today. Try to see where I can wrap this up. Just gonna wipe that surface one more time. Try to install this as neat as possible. That's so much better. Alright, cool. You see the wires here connected to the cigarette lighter? I'm gonna try to basically route it under and over somehow. Let's put this over that piece. I'm gonna turn this camera on real quick. Type. You're clipping these? Okay, so put this right up here. I think that's where I kind of wanted it, right up here. Cool. Alright, no going back. That's it. Give it a low. Alright, we're good. Got that thing right up there. This is it, man. So basically, once you get the point of where you want your camera, damn, that's huge. Will that get in the way of my whatever. It has this like piece over here. This was for the star thingy. So I guess I'm gonna try to use that to hook it in. And then we'll use this and just kind of tuck the wire in to the thing. Should be a pretty quick process. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, I got it kind of coming out up onto this thing and then routed here, and I had to actually remove this a little bit. So I don't know if I should go straight down, but I think it'll be easier if I just go across down here and then come to the bottom and then try to tuck it in and then just have it either come out through this hole or come out through here. So I'm gonna figure that out right now. I actually ended up doing both wires. I did take this apart partially and then I routed it right here, and I kind of tucked it inside of here up there, and then I closed this up and it actually sealed up pretty perfectly. And I have the thicker wires, the rear wire, and then I have that routed here, and I'm actually going to be testing to see where I want this particular camera. So we decided to put it there. It turns out the imaging was pretty clear, and a lot of this like flag dots and stuff actually weren't even in the footage. So I think that's pretty perfect. And yes, I did put the that square that for the electric stuff. Yeah, it films everything perfectly, so that's where it'll sit. And honestly, you can't even notice that it's back there aside from the square. So that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, so now I'm just going to continue routing everything, one back, one under, and we should be good. And I might have to use some of these clips, and I'll show you guys when I'm done routing everything. I know I installed tons of dash cams, and I was really claiming like I knew what I was doing, but I really don't. So I actually got the real expert here. That's crazy. This is Alex. I don't know if you guys saw him in the last video. What's that? But yeah, we ended up just popping this panel completely off with the proper pry tools, and we're gonna try to route that rear wire up here. But yeah, you basically have to pop open your panels. I know a lot of people don't want to because you'll risk breaking tabs, but that's kind of like where we're at with this, because really no way around it. But luckily we popped it correctly and nothing broke. So yeah, it's pretty much just a matter of, it's just what you guys run into. So you're gonna have to be popping panels off essentially. See, all my stuff is over there. We actually ended up taking this out, undoing this, and then once you take that panel out, this panel will be loose. You just route it up here, up the speaker, and then right up there. We left a little slack for the trunk to open, and then the excess you just shove in here. And then the front, this thing's stuck. Okay, the front, as you can see, it all went up there, routed in. Yeah, and of course shout out to Alex for actually making this such a simple process. For the most part, you really can't tell, aside from that wire going the cigarette lighter, that there's, you know, dash cameras here. So it's a three-way channel, and now, yeah, look at that. It is huge. Let me show you guys what it'll look like. I'll show you guys what it'll look like in the actual cabin. So say you're sitting in the car like this. I think this is as accurate as possible, and it'll kind of just be in your face. I'm gonna have to get rid of this. Oh yeah, also shout out to Nice new air fresheners. They have really cool air fresheners. They hooked me up with some. If you guys want like cool air fresheners, they're not all like this. They have like other ones too. Check them out. And the smell lasts really long on the air fresheners. It's one of my buddies. He's cool. You can see. Give another shot. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's the Z over there. All right, so that's basically how you install a 3-way dash camera in a C6 Corvette. It honestly, it wasn't even that bad. It could have been worse, but it really wasn't even that bad. If you guys could do it, I would suggest you run even a 3-way. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and you know, follow me on my socials, Rookie Kooky. You can find my Instagram. I always post like cool stuff on there, cool little edits, and yeah. And here are some clips of the dash cam.